Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy boy. Things aren't looking too good for you right now, pal, are they?
Offered to provide therapy through their insurance, and it wasn't Amazon Prime that called me, it was Mr. Beast.
Oh my god! I could talk to you about something relevant, like, I don't know, the current economic state of America, or the Olympics, and how they're rigged, and what the Canadians did with the drones. I don't know, something like that. But no, instead, I'm gonna be talking about the biggest YouTuber. Because I hope that makes you click this video. I took my shirt off for the intro. Mamma mia, here I go again. I don't think this commentary channel stuff's gonna work out for me. Recently coming to life is Mr. Beast faking a bunch of stuff, and this is no surprise. You have this video right now by Dogpack404 that's currently blowing up. Inside of this video, Dogpack404 makes a bunch of different claims against Jimmy Beast. But inside this video, the things that we mainly learn of relevance is that Mac, you know, I was gonna show you Mac, but I got distracted. There's a PewDiePie clip in here. I'm gonna show you guys this.
The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People are still like buying subs for this shit.
So over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
Bada boochie, bada be bow. So obviously people don't like that very much. I mean, honestly, I don't really understand PewDiePie's claim, to be honest. Oh, we've been on YouTube for 10 years. How are people still paying for subs? I don't know. It is just a call to action. That's the way I see it. How is this legal? How is it not legal? Why would it be illegal? PewDiePie, I love you, but I don't think I agree with you on this. Either way, moving on. We got more in the coffee pot to talk about. We've also got this woman right here, Rosanna Pansino. Wow, totally butchered that one. Who talks in her video about how she got completely cut out a Mr. Beast Creator Clash video. Let me just show you.
For Jimmy Beast's third Creator Games, he decided to invite 10 of the biggest YouTubers to play a game of hide and seek in one of the largest stadiums in the entire world in Los Angeles. This is a YouTube video that is now close to 100 million views, and now almost 2 years later, just 3 days ago, Rosanna put out a statement on Twitter that says this: "I've been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years, and I'm fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice. Mr. Beast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I participated in Games 1 and 2 and was excited to be a part of YouTube Creator Games 3 Hide and Seek at SoFi Stadium. After filming had wrapped, I truly couldn't believe how well I did at the competition, and I was proud of what I had achieved. I placed 3rd. Good job." When the video was released, I was shocked, disappointed, and felt hurt. Mr. Beast, Jimmy, had edited the video to make it look like I performed worse than I did. Now, I think she knows this also. Mr. Beast obviously doesn't edit the videos on his own. But of course, I think he was the one that had the say in how to put it together at the end of the day. I'd be cool, though, if he still edited his own videos. He could be just like me. Mr. Beast reminds me of myself in a lot.
Why would Jimmy record his own videos? What? I just wanted to show the clip from this guy, but he just starts talking to... What? That's just... Why is he waffling?
Actually, Zach King, Quackity, and myself. Quackity is a Minecraft guy. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in our ears when someone had been found or when we had to move hiding spots. If we didn't move, you were disqualified. While I was still hiding, they announced that they found Logan Paul. I couldn't believe I outlasted him. He is a fierce competitor. It was getting really late. We filmed for over 24 hours straight, and they eventually offered me money to come out of hiding and quit. I declined. I had been counting the eliminations, and I was currently in 4th place, with Lorray, Quackity, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy asked us to move hiding spots again to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at this time that I was found and transitioned moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy had found me, he brought me to the field with the others that had also been found. I thought I had placed 4. However, Lorray had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant that I got 3rd place. When I arrived to the field, I saw Matt Pack and Logan there because they were seekers now. Jimmy said he was going to look for Zach King and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered to help, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead. So, of course, he wanted to take Logan instead. So I hung back to start looking for Zach in a different direction with Matt Pat. I placed 3rd, Quackity placed second, and Zach placed first. That is what actually happened, despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3. I was proud of what I had achieved. I followed the rules of the game, gave it my all, had fun,
and so on and so forth. So this is basically just talking about how Mr. Beast's videos are structured. And to be completely honest, this has nothing to do with Mr. Beast faking his videos or anything like that. I mean, look at the most recent YouTuber video. What, there's 40 YouTubers in there? There are YouTubers in that video that I didn't even know they were in that video. Like, someone that I still watch sometimes. I know his content's for children, but I do it because I make Roblox. Either way, Creecraft was in that. I didn't even see Creecraft once. That's just the way the videos are edited to make it as entertaining as possible. Or you know what? Maybe I'm just convinced of that. Maybe I'm gaslighting myself. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe you are too. I don't know. Either way, that's not it either. Obviously, everyone knows about the Jack the Viking Twitter allegations. Jimmy knew. But apparently now that's twisting back on him. But bringing it all back, baby. This is the interesting thing that I wanted to talk about. I'll go back to the Beast games. I'm jumping all over the place. I know. I'm new to this commentary stuff, okay? It's fun for me, all right? I'm doing my best, okay? I'm trying. Leave me alone. But a while back, about a year ago, Jacksepticeye called Mr. Beast out, and a lot of people got mad at Jacksepticeye. They were like, what the flipperoonie are you doing, you little cutie patootie? Let's look into that a little bit, shall we?
Really unrelated question. Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Jack. Oh! Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Oh! Now, in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
Ooh. I thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
Who's the YouTuber you hate the most?
I don't know. There's a lot of groomers and pedophiles on our platform.
So after that comment got screen recorded.
Yo, Jacksepticeye's based. He knows. Oh, so that was from Pyrotechnical. So we have Mr. Beast fakes his videos. Mr. Beast knew about the Chris Tyson situation. Mr. Beast fakes his videos. Mr. Beast is a pedophile. I'm kidding. I was kidding on that. Mr. Beast purposely cuts people out of their videos, which I kind of agree with. Nothing seems. I feel like I'm gonna be the only one that says it. Nothing seems that bad to me. Faking content. That's just not, is that not just the norm? Is that not obvious? Like, I'm pretty much convinced at this point that the vast majority of people fake content. There are very few people that I know that don't. One of them I met, Rody Bros. I got lunch with that guy. That is one of the realest dudes I've ever met. Ever. Truly inspired me. Shout out to Rody. Rody is a dope dude. He was talking to me about how he made this 24-hour challenge, or he'll make videos about him staying in a hotel, and he wasn't able to leave until he got to like a certain rank in Fortnite or something, and he legitimately did it, and it was awesome, and he told me how he wanted to do that video for more evergreen views, and then he's like, oh yeah, and then someone took that video idea and they tried it again, and I want to check it out, see how they did it differently, and I was like excited to watch it, and then he said they just completely faked it, and it was just a piece of slop, piece of garbage, crumbled together, chucked out, to get views, to make money, the big money. Because that's just what YouTube is at this point in time, you know?
This competition to be hard, but I did not expect to endure what I did. It was a shit show to say the least. I believe that they were in over their heads and did not plan very well. Here are some of the things I experienced. There was no clear communication between the contestants and production. I think this was because production knew just about as much as we knew. Contestants were being told numerous different things, and it was very confusing and frustrating. No one was using a microphone to make announcements, so it was really hard to hear what production was saying. A lot of things got missed. I had to hear through the grapevine about certain things, like when they had Gatorade, when we could go to medical, when they had snack bags on the last day, when we could get our undergarments, etc. They handed out undergarment bags to everyone alphabetically by last name. I did not receive my undergarments until the second day of filming. These should have been handed out to everyone day one. People were using their undergarment bags as pillows when they slept on the stadium floor. After the first competition, they hadn't fed us in a while and I was feeling lightheaded. I asked someone if they had anything to eat because I was feeling lightheaded, and they told me to push through and basically suck it up. On the first day, after 12 hours of having contact contacts in my eyes, I asked someone if I could go to medical and take them out, and they told me no. I witnessed 2 people that had seizures, and it took medical several minutes for them to get there. I'm assuming this happened because they did not have access to medication, but I could be completely wrong. Medics should have been there on
Okay, that's a big deal. So this was in one of the Mr. Beast game videos. I don't know if it was a Squid Game or which one this is particularly talking about. But if that's true, if this is real, just so you know, this is testified by a real contestant. This is also, by the way, that same girl who was in the Mr. Beast video who made it in the top 3 that got cut out. That's this one. That's her. Okay, it's the Beast Games is the one that's going on right now. It's the Amazon show thing. Here, check this out, Bingo Boy.
show ran by Mr. Beast that will be on Amazon. It is being marketed as the biggest competition show ever. I'll talk more about that later.
Okay,
on to the messages. So the messages that I have received from contestants on the show are pretty much all telling a similar story, and I find them to be very disturbing. Some of the messages are from people who have competed and they've been eliminated. Some of the messages are from people who are still competing, and some of them are from people that I personally know who are involved on the show and still. These people are genuinely upset about how things are going. They're scared for not only their own safety, but the safety of their friends who are still competing. They aren't doing this out of spite. They're doing this because they are afraid for themselves. As of right now, I have 10 stories from 10 different people, and none of them have shared their stories with each other, and I will be talking more about them in the future. I have personally worked in entertainment and on sets for almost 2 decades, and what is going on here is beyond disgusting and extremely dangerous. I wanted to read you one of the messages with the permission of one of the contestants to give you an idea of why I'm so upset and why I simply just can't let this go. It's absolutely not okay. So I'm going to read to you her message. I was a contestant until the end. I also didn't accept their hush money.
Hush money? Okay, we gotta talk about this for a second. What the hell? At first, I thought this was gonna be Mr. Beast fakes his videos. Mr. Beast knew about Ava, which is bad, or Ava Chris Tyson, which is really bad, and all the other things I listed before. But this Mr. Beast game show thing, this is giving me chills, dude. No, this is sick. This is sick. I'm gonna, were you guys seeing some of those comments that I was highlighting while I was going through that? This is why you can't go on TV. This is terrible. This is dystopian types of entertainment. That's insane.
It was really bad. People were having seizures because they were not getting medication, even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged. They presented it as though the game would be like Squid Game, basically a type of game show where all the games playing field.
That's what you would expect. That's what I would expect from the Beast Games. Is that not what you guys would expect too?
That was not at all the case. All the games were about speed and strength, so only the young athletic males were at an advantage over the women, and elderly people were also casted. To make things worse, men started realizing that they could take out the women without being eliminated. Guys started tackling and hitting women. 2 girls were tackled and passed out on the field and were dragged off to continue filming. I saw people with broken bones, stitches, etc., and most were women. We were given maybe 400 calories a meal and only fed every 12 hours.
What is this? Multiple people have testified this. Multiple people have testified. Are you kidding me? No medication. It's like the Hunger Games, bro. It ain't like the Squid Games video at all where it actually wasn't even playing field and that like athleticism didn't matter. And if that's how that it was like projected and that's how it's promoted, it's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be fair. Everyone's supposed to have an equal chance. But that's what ended up happening? That's insane. That's sick.
Food would run out and people would fight over, steal, and hoard food. Water was scarce and kept running.
It's the literal Hunger Game. Mr. Beast was making people fight for standing up for this, bro. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going. This is not what I was expecting to hear today. Oh my god, dude.
Out as well. I had to sit with a bloody pad for 2 days before I could get undergarments and my reusable pads because I'm allergic to regular pads. We were also sleep deprived, only allowed 3 to 4 hours. We all slept on the floor in the stadium in a $10 sleeping bag.
So I'm assuming this is talking about the woman's menstrual cycle, and she had to use the same one for 2 days. Was this advertised as it wasn't for the faint of heart? I'm trying to justify it right now. Oh my, I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
I get that people saying it's a game show and it's not meant to be easy. I'm not saying it should be easy, but it was presented like Squid Games, where competitions were not biased and didn't exclusively cater to young athletic men. People who went signed up for Squid Games, not for American Ninja Warrior and Survivor. Why else would they cast elderly people on the show?
That's a really good point.
They offered anyone who lost $1,000 to sign away their rights to join any kind of class action lawsuit.
Oh, you're done, Mr. Beast. You're done. Did not sign a class action lawsuit that's gonna get filed against Mr. Beast because that's how bad the set conditions were. Clearly, Mr. Beast was in way over his head. This is terrible. No, this video is seriously supposed to be somewhat lighthearted. It's so bad. Mr. Beast is done for. He's actually legitimately canceled. It's not a little bit of sugar water. It's not like a sprinkle. It's not like a little slap on the wrist. No, this is real people getting put in terrible situations. And obviously, it's not all just Mr. Beast, okay? Or just Jimmy. It's his corporation. Somewhere in the pecking order, the chain line, it's failing, and it needs to get looked at. It needs to get looked into. This is not
of any kind. I didn't sign, so I didn't get the money. After this article came out and things started blowing up, they called everyone back and decided to offer an additional $1,000 per person to make up for any of the inconveniences. They knew it was bad because they also offered to provide therapy through their insurance. And it wasn't Amazon Prime that called me. It was Mr. Beast.
Oh my god! Imagine having your game show be so bad, be so horrendously bad, that you offer people therapy sessions because of it. They went through so much trauma, that you decide to offer therapy to your own contestant.
We were set up to fail. And when the men started tackling people to get them out, nothing was done about it. They were not even eliminated. The game that had to do with the briefcase, it felt literally like Hunger Games.
It sounds
While
like
Mr. Beast is standing on his podium, looking down, watching all of us peasants fight for a chance at 5 million. I know it's a game show, and I know it's not meant to be easy, but even with a waiver, it is a company's responsibility to have safety protocols in place to try to prevent injury. That is not what was happening. The fact that the nurses at the hospital in Las Vegas are also confirming all of the injuries that happened is proof. They did not have to sign an NDA. And 5 of us so far have tested positive for COVID. Also, someone was allowed to go in with pink eye, which of course is also contagious. Now, this contestant has shared even more details with me, and I'll keep you updated. I have even more statements to come. And just as someone who has worked in entertainment and on-set, huge professionals.
That's a lot to unpack. So, I wonder if this is going to get canceled. I wonder if it's even going to get set to release. All I know is if it does, it's going to get massive backlash. People are not going to enjoy it. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go over well. Especially this TikTok has 11 million views. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. Like, are there other game show sets? Are they this bad? Are they actually this bad? Do I need to look into it? I might need to look into the history of other game shows and games of this magnitude. I don't know if there is any of this magnitude. $5 million is a lot of money. That's lottery level amounts of money. I'll look into it. I'll see if game shows are typically this scary, rigged, however you would slice the cake, look at it. But that's crazy. But Mr. Beast is over party. I'm unsubscribing. That's not even, it sounded like I was trying to make a joke, but I really wasn't. Thank you guys for watching. This is my 4th commentary video now. This one kind of sucked, I'll be honest, but there was a lot of good information. So